Speaking of black girls, Cardi B is in the news because people are talking about colorism. It started with the words of a man named Raymonte. Raymonte, if you don't know, and I didn't know, is a TikToker, and he was upset that people were calling him ghetto. And so Raymonte, who's upset about being called ghetto, fill in your own jokes there, decided that he would hit Cardi B with a stray. Here's what Mr. Raymonte said.
So I wasn't going to talk about this anymore because it was like, y'all know I don't like to drag things out. But the videos y'all keep saying I'm ghetto and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and it throws me off because none of my videos am I walking up people selling them empty. They purse, give me everything you got. I don't think I'm as ghetto as everyone tries to make it seem. And what bothers me as a black person, you guys say that I'm ghetto, but Cardi B, who doesn't look like a visible black woman to me, and this is no shade to you, Cardi B. This is no shade. This is just literally a fact. And we're speaking on colorism and all those type of things. She is very, very ghetto. She's way ghettoer than me. She's way hood gangster greasy with me. She was outside with the damn Bloods. And y'all don't say that this lady is ghetto. Y'all don't say that she isn't marketable. It feels like everyone can be ghetto and black besides ghetto and black people. And again, no shade to you, Cardi B. I'm just doing a comparison. My content has always been uplifting women. I've always said so many things about women, like to encourage them and be amazing. And I might make a little joke about a relationship or a boy or something like that. And I might say, bitch, but that don't make me a fucking gangster thug psycho, man. I literally don't get that. I have so much positive content that I don't even say a cuss word in. That is so uplifting with so many people, so many diverse groups, ethnicities. So what do y'all want to put me in this ghetto sad black trope for? I am from the hood. Yes, I am, but I have layers to me. I can have a deep, articulate conversation with you. Stop criticizing me. Another thing,
I'm sorry, I gotta hear that word
conversation again. With you. Stop criticizing me. Another thing,
stop what me? Yo, dead ass. Like, I don't know what he just said right there, but I'm gonna pause right there. Let's first of all, if you're trying to reject the narrative of being called ghetto, you probably shouldn't say she's way ghettoer than me. Let's also be clear. The word ghetto is another product of white supremacy, right? Like calling people ghetto is another way of disrespecting poor people. It's a way of disrespecting working class in Southern and other kind of marginalized black communities and cultural traditions. Calling somebody ghetto is always troubling to me. And when white people use it, it's even more troubling to me. When black people use it against each other, you know, it seems it's often a class arrogance. It's often a kind of bourgeois elitism that gets invoked. And my man is saying, yo, like, don't call me ghetto. And don't say I'm not marketable because I'm not, you know, articulate enough. And he breaks down how he is articulate and smart and thoughtful. And I don't know the brother, but I'll leave that there. But what I will say is it's sort of interesting that in the midst of making his case about not being ghetto, he decides to kind of do a drive-by on Cardi B. Like, what did Cardi B have to do with this? Why did Cardi B have to be invoked in this? Why did Cardi B have to be part of this conversation, right? That's the part that I don't get. And so Cardi B responds, and Cardi B said this. She said, it's crazy because when I became famous, people said I'm ghetto, talk shit about my accent, call me dumb because of the way I speak, say I got no cool, talk about my teeth, my braids, my two buns, and to this day, no matter what I accomplish, I still get called a stripper, all because I'm from the ghetto. People misinterpret me because I'm loud and ghetto to this day, call me a hood rat and all. When I sat down with Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden, they called me a ghetto stripper. Why is it that y'all got to use me to make y'all comparisons? Because y'all only see the glory, but not when I get dragged 24/7. Leave me the F alone and out of y'all bullshit. That's what Cardi B said. And first of all, I agree with Cardi B. First of all, let me take a step back. Cardi B is black. Cardi B is an Afro-Latina. Cardi B is absolutely black. That's number one. Does colorism play in? Does color matter? Of course. Lighter skinned people with types closer to white people, European types, they get treated differently in the world. There's no doubt about that. But Cardi B absolutely gets called ghetto and hood since day one. My man or my sister Beyond Ebony said clout chasing just what he wanted. I agree. I wish Cardi wouldn't have even responded to him, and maybe I'll say I shouldn't be responding to this, but he's calling her ghetto and hood and pointing out her flaws and her mistakes in the past or things she's done in the past as a way of saying, well, I'm not ghetto, she's ghetto, and y'all still rock with her. Why can't y'all rock with me? He could have made his argument without dragging her into it. And this is the thing: Black women so often just become collateral damage in these arguments. There was absolutely no reason to attack Cardi B. There was no reason to disrespect Cardi B, but he did so anyway because he could. And as Cardi B pointed out, and many other people are pointing out, Cardi B has been dragged. Cardi B has been disrespected. Cardi B, no matter how successful she is, still gets called a hood rat, as she said. So let's not. It's not even accurate to say this. But again, it's like, why are you responding, right? But Mr. Raymonte responded again. Now, I'm not going to show you what he said. I don't give him no more attention. But he said, I'm not saying you don't deserve success or how you act is bad. I'm saying that if someone that was my color or darker acts the same way, we will never get the same awards or love your being very dense. Sukihana, Sexy Red, the City Girls, the list goes on. You've had major campaigns that ghetto Black women and men like me will never get. So the conversation then morphs, right? He went from doing a drive-by on Cardi B to now saying, well, she's light, and that's the problem. Colorism is the issue. Now, colorism is an issue, and Cardi B does get shit that she shouldn't, or that she wouldn't otherwise get if she'd been darker. Of course, that's the case. That's always been the case. Why are you making Cardi B the poster child for this? If you're mad that people are calling you ghetto, then deal with that. But again, why do Black women always got to get thrown under the bus for these kinds of conversations? I don't know. I find it troublesome. I find it frustrating. I find it disappointing.